What's up guys, welcome back to Chris Wong Vlogs and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you don't know who I am, hi, my name is Chris. I am currently an active Royal Caribbean crew member working on board a cruise ship. Now, a question that I have noticed I'm being asked a lot more recently than ever is, how much does Wi-Fi cost for the crew? And I think a reason why this question is popping up a lot more now is because, well, as of recent, there are a lot more new hire crew members than ever before working on cruise ships. In fact, throughout my entire career, since the restart of the cruising industry because of the pandemic, this is the most new hire crew members I have ever seen at one time on board our ships. And I'm not just talking about Royal Caribbean ships, I do believe this will be the same for all major cruise lines out there as of right now. So the quick answer to this question is, or for at least Royal Caribbean ships, the Wi-Fi for crew is not free, okay? We have to pay for it. Again, this is Royal Caribbean ships, I don't know how it is on other cruise lines. Us crew have to pay for it. Now, we don't pay the same as what the guests pay, but I am going to show you now exactly how much I pay for my internet when I am an active crew member in the middle of my contract. For those of you who are avid Royal Caribbean cruisers, you will know that the internet service that Royal Caribbean like to use right now is WONG, the fastest internet at sea, or at least so I'm told. But anyway, even for us crew, so I have a crew account which is going to be different from a guest account. Us crew members, we also use WONG. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is just log in with my credentials, and I'm going to show you the internet packages that us crew have on offer. I hope you can see this. So just like the guests, we have a whole bunch of different packages we can buy. Now for us crew, we have the first package here. 60-minute plan for 24 hours will be $4. I think most crew members tend to go for this because, you know, $4, 60 minutes, you know, you can do a lot, you know, during the day, especially when you're working all day. You don't really have 60 minutes to use the internet. But yeah, there's your first option, which I do think most crew members will buy. 300 minutes is the second plan for 7 days. This is going to be $30. 900 minutes, which will be $60, and this will last for an entire month, okay, 30 days. And the final package, which is the one I pretty much always buy whenever I'm on the ship. Alright, let's just do a quick math. So if I'm doing 1800 minutes divided by 60, that's going to work out to be 30 hours of internet. Have I just worked that out correctly? So I'm paying $90 for 30 hours of internet, and I would say this normally lasts me probably does last me a good month, I think. Now, the crew internet, let me just talk about this for a second. It's not as fast as the guest internet, alright? It's actually quite dramatically slower, and I do believe that will be the case on every cruise line. So even if I'm paying for the most expensive package, which I am doing right now, it's still nowhere near as fast as what the guests have, even though it's the same server. I think that's the word I'm looking for. It's the same company, it's still WONG, but they do, or Royal has a way where they can slow down the crew internet and they can speed up the the internet for the passengers. I don't know the exact speed, like megabytes per second, but it's good enough to do social media, okay? If you're just checking for like Instagram posts, Facebook, emails, yeah, it's good enough for that. For me to upload YouTube videos, it does become a little more challenging. Now, most of the time when I'm posting my YouTube videos, especially when I'm in the middle of my contract, I'm actually doing it in port. Okay, I would actually take my laptop out into port, look for a Starbucks, look for a coffee shop, a restaurant, whatever, use their Wi-Fi, and I'm going to upload my videos in bulk, and then I will schedule my posts once a week or twice a week, however often I want to post. If I am going to use the crew internet to upload, let's say a 10-minute video for example, it will take about 2 hours, and that's when the internet is working at its highest speed for us crew. Now, depending on the location of your ship, the speed of the internet is going to be different. When you're in the Caribbean sailing out of Florida, the crew internet seems to be pretty much okay all the time, and it works. You know, I've never really had a problem in the Caribbean. Here in Alaska, where I am right now, it's a little different. There are times where the internet just doesn't work. I'm not sure why, if the satellite signals in Alaska are just not as strong compared to, let's say, sailing out of Florida. especially when we're sailing through the passage of the glaciers. There is no internet, and it's just tragic. Voom just does not work. So yeah, do, you know, bear in mind, this is my advice for future crew members or aspiring crew members who are about to join their first Royal Caribbean ship. You know, do bear in mind what you pay for, because depending on the location, when I was in Europe, the internet was, you know, I didn't have any problems when the internet was in Europe, but I wasn't actually making YouTube videos the last time I was on a ship in Europe. But for me to post Instagram photos, Facebook Messenger, WhatsApp, yeah, it was fine. For all of you out there who always get upset with me when I'm not responding to messages or comments, yeah, like, my internet's not free on board. I have to pay every single time to use the internet. For me to respond to your comments, it's costing me money. Alright, so that's a big reason why I don't respond to all of my messages and comments, because I generally don't have access to free internet all the time. Alright, and I think a lot of you might find this quite interesting, so I've just pulled up my latest crew statement for the cruise. So just like you guests, you passengers on board, us crew members, we pay for everything with our SeaPass card, and at the end of every cruise we also get a statement telling us what we've paid for. So you can see here on this statement, this is a cruise 15th of July to the 22nd, so that's a 7-day cruise. What did I spend my money on? Okay, so there was an adjustment made here. I'm not sure what this is, but looks like I was charged $22.15 and then they refunded me $22.15. Okay, whatever. You can see I bought internet here, $89.99, so I bought an internet package this week. I also went shopping in the cruise shop, spent $9.30, so I probably bought some chips, some soda or something. And then, oh, look at this, I went to Izumi this week, I almost forgot, and my meal cost me $29.52, so this cruise I spent a total of $128.81. Enjoy the rest of this week's video. Here is everything else that I got up to this week whilst I was in port. And for those of you who don't know, I'm currently on Ovation of the Seas. Ovation of the Seas, sailing in Alaska. Enjoy! What's up guys, welcome back to Chris Wong Vlog. Starting off my day in Seattle once again, outside the Asian Japanese supermarket here in Chinatown, because I just bought my girlfriend some presents, the ones that you saw in my previous video last time I was here. And now I'm actually gonna make my way back towards the downtown area, because I want to look for this bubblegum war, which some of you actually mentioned in the comment section that I should go visit. I did Google it, it looks pretty interesting. So the walk from Chinatown to back to downtown is going to be about 30 minutes. Alright guys, so I have made it to the Gum Wharf Street. You can see behind me there is bubblegum all over the walls. Let me try and give you a better shot. This is actually one of the most disgusting but cool things I've seen in my life. Look, this is all pieces of bubblegum. Look at the state of this. I'm not sure how hygienic this is, but yeah, this is actually, I love how colourful it is. It's actually quite aesthetically pleasing. Let's see, but you can see everyone taking their pictures here. And there's something you can buy tickets for as well, but I'm not sure what it is. Let's keep moving in. Here we go. Look at this, it's all over the pipes, all over the bars. But look at that, it's all stringing. No way. This is insane. I wonder how many years all of this gum has been here. This is mental. I've heard it's like over the course of over what, like 10-20 years worth of gum, and I was told that they actually sanitize or they spray something on this to keep it clean. Otherwise, as you can imagine, very, very unhygienic, especially just after COVID. Here's the thing, you don't really see many people like adding to it. People are just taking pictures of it. Alright, I think I've seen enough of the gum war now. Like I said, for some reason I just find it very aesthetically pleasing, just all the colours. Honestly, I had no idea that the gum war was right next to the food market. Look, I've just left the gum war now, and the food market's right here. It was right next to me the whole time and I had no idea. But yeah, I'm still learning Seattle, and every week I just learn a little bit more and more. So I think it's about time now I'll get my daily routine for a pork steamed bun. Hi, can I just get one of the pork steam buns, please? Thank you.
Just so we have a walkway behind you, please step forward, folks. Come on in, please.
Putting on a show, and look at all this seafood. Incredible. The energy of Pike Place Food Market is just so cool. But what I want from you guys, if you've been here before to Seattle to Pike Place, put in the comments now all of your food recommendations, somewhere I can go that's quick and easy, because I only have 2 hours every time I'm out here, so I don't really have time to sit down. So if you know somewhere that's quick and easy to get, like my pork steam buns, put it in the comments now, and I'm going to put a list together and start trying out all of the places that you guys suggest. But in the meantime, cheers. Pork steam bun once again, Chris Wong classic. Alright, home sweet home. So the Uber ride from town to back to the ship is about $25. And here we go once again for the start of a new cruise. So as you can see, this is the line to check in for the 2 ships here. We've got Celebrity Solstice and Ovation of the Seas. I can't tell if this is a long line or not. Obviously I've never had to do a check-in before, but I don't know, you guys judge. Is this a long line or is this just normal on embarkation day? Because to me this looks like a lot of people. Alright guys, so welcome to Juneau today, and the weather is absolutely tragic. This has been raining the whole day. This is probably, yeah, I think this is the worst weather I've seen of the contract so far, so much so that I didn't even go outside today, which is a shame because we are docked here till 9 PM tonight. Look, this is all the fog. My camera is actually getting soaked right now, but oh look, Carnival ship over there, very nice. NCL ship sailing away as we speak. But I did decide to come out to the helipad just to give you guys a little update as to what's happening with me on board the ship this week. Here's a look at the town though. Yeah, I can't imagine too many people will have gone outside today. And I imagine a lot of shore excursion tours have probably been cancelled as well, but you know, that is the reality of a cruise sometimes. The weather will play a big part in the outcome of your port days. Anyway, today I've actually been talking to my friend Rafaela, who a lot of you will remember or know from my previous contract. She was in a few of my videos. We worked together on Odyssey of the Seas last year, and we've actually just been we've just been texting each other now, just keeping each other updated, because she is currently on Rhapsody of the Seas, sailing out of Europe right now. So she's just been telling me stories as to, you know, how it is on the ship, what she's been up to, and I've been telling her how it is on here. But that is one of the cool things about working on ships, is that, you know, your close friends that you make, even on your previous contracts, your previous ships, you do keep in touch with each other. And that's actually a big advice that I would give to a lot of you who are currently thinking about working on ships or who have just started, is that to, you know, keep your close friends, like, stay in contact with them. You know, when you go to your next ship, don't just forget about them. You never know, you might actually end up working with these people again. And yeah, me and Rafaela, we both actually have our sign-off dates for our current contracts that we're both on right now around the same time. So we were thinking about potentially meeting up with each other whilst we were on our vacation periods, maybe even potentially booking a trip together somewhere, you know, just to, you know, have some fun, make some memories, and yeah, some potential travel adventures coming soon. Lots of new exciting vlogs coming up later towards the end of this year. Let's do a quick zoom in. Yeah, like I said, this is the, oh god, my camera is soaked. I hope it's going to be alright after this and it's not going to break. It's not waterproof, but yeah, look, people in the coats, umbrellas. Yeah, this is legit the first time where I looked out the window, saw the weather and thought, you know what, I think I'm just going to stay on the ship today. So this is a late sail away from Juneau. We've just left. Nighttime sail away, very nice, very pretty. Still raining. Alright, let's see how the ship is looking today. Thank you very much. So I'm currently on deck 5, making my way onto the Esplanade. And oh, I can hear music coming from Boleros. Ah, look how pretty the ship looks in the evening. Just your another standard evening on the ship. Alright, let's make my way down the stairs. Listen to some music. Boleros is right here. Let's check out the music. Alright, musical is looking live. Let's check out what's happening here tonight. Alright, now let's also see what's happening in the theatre tonight.
Without Carol's help. Catch it. Drop this down and go to 5.
Thank you so much for coming out tonight, enjoying the show, and enjoy Skagway tomorrow. We'll see you when you get back on board. Bye-bye for now. Thank you.
Alright, a very good morning, guys. Welcome back to a glorious day in Victoria, Canada. Definitely one of the hottest days of the contract yet. 25 degrees and it's only 11 AM. Can you believe? Anyway, got off the ship right now because I decided that I want to go to the cinema today because I still haven't seen the new Top Gun. So once you come out of the main entrance of the port, you are greeted with the bus terminals to all of the shore excursions and the cruise shuttle behind me, which takes you to the downtown area. And for us crew members, it is $5. I'm not sure how much the guests pay actually. Or you can walk into the town and it's going to take about 25, no, maybe 20 minutes walk. Oh, that's the price for you guys. So it's $13 US. They do accept US dollars here in the port still. But like I said, for us crew, $5 into town. Found the Odeon. We have these in England as well, so let's see if it's the same thing. It looks like I like the design of it. It's kind of like a old school retro style. All right. Let's see what we got going over here. Oh, quite literally my first option. Top Gun, yes. Am I a member? No. 115, perfect. What are we looking at? 14 bucks. Canadian dollars. It smells absolutely incredible. Here we go, screen number 7, and time to enjoy the movie. Let's go, Maverick. Alright, 2.5 hours later, all finished with the movie. Very happy with the Odeon Cinema here in Victoria. Now it's time for me to head back to the ship because crew all on board time is coming up very quickly. The buses do run very frequently, which is always ideal. Unfortunately, no time for a Tim Hortons Bieber Brew today, but well, I'll be back next week. Alright guys, so I'm now on the helipad of Ovation of the Seas. The front of the ship is right behind me. Here's the bridge. So yeah, Top Gun Maverick, overall very satisfied with that film. I was very much entertained throughout the entire duration of that movie. I am familiar with the original. It was before my time, but I have seen it a couple times and I'm very familiar, or I'm aware of the influence that film had on popular culture at the time. And yeah, just watching this movie now this year, yeah, like I said, Tom Cruise, very satisfied with that movie, and I would happily watch it again. I actually don't know what the reviews were for that movie. I didn't look into it before I started watching it, but for me, Top Gun Maverick, definitely worth the watch. And this brings me to the end of today's vlog. I'm just going to enjoy a bit of sun now before I ultimately have to start getting ready for work later this evening. Tomorrow is going to be an interesting day. We're in Seattle, it's turnaround day, and we actually have a US immigration check. Okay, I'm not sure what they're checking. I've never had to do this before in my entire career. Out of all 7 contracts I've done, I've never had to do a immigration check halfway through the season. So yeah, not really sure what that's going to consist of, but yeah, fun times, eh? Fun times. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Comment, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next cruise ship video. As for now, I've been Chris Wong, and I will see you later.